Hello world, Geriatric Geek here. How in the heck are you? I hope you're doing great. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today is Sunday, the 28th of July, 2024. Uh, Beautiful day here in North Las Vegas. Dealing with a little smoke from wildfires that get blown in from California. Other than that, nice day. Anyway, hey, here we go. You know what the story is. I picked up some movies over the last couple weeks. I want to share with you guys what it is. If you have, as we go along, if you've seen any of these movies, feel free to comment about them in the comment section below. Um, Tell me what you thought. If you hated them, if you loved them, let me know. All right. So first one up. Nick Cage in Arcadian. That's right, Arcadian is 92 minutes, R rated, from 2024. It's a post apocalyptic action horror film, and apparently it's kind of a tense creature feature. So we shall see. I've heard some good things about this thing. Nicolas Cage fans are saying it's pretty good performance. So let's see. In the near future, where normal life on Earth has been decimated, Paul, played by Nicolas Cage, and his two sons, Thomas and Joseph, have been living a half-life, tranquility by day and torment by night. Every night, after the sun sets, they face the unrelenting attacks of a mysterious and violent evil. When Thomas doesn't return home before sundown, Paul must leave the safety of their fortified farm to find him. A nightmarish battle ensues and forces the family to execute a desperate plan to survive. This is a release by RLJE. Nice little slip there. There you go. Nicolas Cage in Arcadian. Let me know. Have you seen Arcadian? And if you have, what do you think of it? Next up, this is probably one of those so bad it's so good, I'm hoping. That's from what I'm seeing and reading. This may be that may be the only saving grace. That might get itself on my shelf, but we'll see. Houseboat Horrors. This is an Umbrella Entertainment film. When you see Umbrella, you immediately think Australian, and this is an Australian slasher. It's 85 minutes long. Is it so bad it's good? I have no idea. 85 minutes long. I mean, there is a lot. There's a huge write-up on the back of this thing. Let's see. This is shot on video, banned in Queensland, and distributed with the world's first gratuitous violence and blood gush guarantee. Houseboat Horror is pure homegrown hilarity and quite possibly the most quotable film in SOV cinematic history. When a music video shoot on the seemingly tranquil Lake Infinity turns into smorgasbord of horror, death, and blood-gushing mayhem, it can only mean one thing: acid head. A horribly scarred axe-wielding maniac with a grudge against interlopers is loose. Houseboat Horror features a slew of knockout song hits by the Uncanny X-Men's Brian Mannix. Lots of special features. I mean, there's a lot of special features. Let me kind of put it up there. There, look at all those special features. Holy moly. Anyway, we'll see. If you've seen this and you hated it, let me know. But, it's not getting a whole lot of love. Let's just say that. And maybe rightfully so. Next up, I think the rest of these are all 4Ks. I may be wrong, but I think they are. So adding my 4K collection, and 4K and Blu-ray of Phantoms. Phantoms is 4K, R-rated, 96 minutes from 1998. It's a sci-fi horror. This is a Scream release, as you can see. Scream release. This is based on Dean Koontz, one of Dean Koontz's novels of the same name, Phantoms. This time, terror comes from below. In the small village of Snowfield, Colorado, something evil has been awakened from its century-long slumber. Something with the power to wipe out humanity as we know it. The unsuspecting Dr. Jennifer Paley brings her sister, Lisa, to Snowfield, only to find the town empty but for a few survivors. As the tension and terror mount, only the few who have been left behind, the Paley sisters, a noted journalist, the town sheriff, and his deputy, stand between the mysterious entity that lurks beneath Snowfield, and the rest of mankind, if they can survive. Like I said, based on the book by suspense master Dean Koontz. He also wrote the screenplay. Phantoms is a slickly pulse-pounding sci-fi horror thrill ride. And it's got some special features, interviews, and the like. Phantoms, nice little slip. Alright. Phantoms, that was, what I say, that was from 1998. Sad as it sounds, I don't remember ever seeing that one. I had to get rid of a message that popped up. Now these next two have John Saxon in them. First one up this is a Kino Lorber release of Nightmare Beach. Nightmare Beach. Let's see, it's 4K, R-rated, 91 minutes from 1989. Of course, it's a slasher. If you like cheesy, sleazy goodness, that's probably what this is. From Umberto Lenzi, notorious director of such Euro sleaze classics as Paranoia, Seven Bloodstained Orchids, and Spasmo, comes Nightmare Beach, a shockingly gory tale of a madman in a motorcycle helmet who is taking out young co-eds all over the sparkling sands of South Florida during spring break. As the body count creeps up, Miami detective John Saxon tries to keep ahead of the curve in this carnage-packed slasher gem from the maestro of macabre, featuring a rollicking score by Goblin's Claudio Simonetti, and co-starring the great Michael Parks. Of course, we know Michael Parks from Death Wish 5 and The Face of Death, From Dusk Till Dawn. Nightmare Beach, 4K, with John Saxon. This next one is also a 4K Kino release of a John Saxon film called Cannibal Apocalypse. Now, it's kind of funny. John was in this movie, and when they gave him the script, none of the gore, none of the cannibal stuff was in the script. So he bought on. But as they got into making the film, they released the cannibal parts, and John was real close, from what I'm understanding, to pulling out of this movie. But he also mentions that he never ever saw the finished film. It just, I'm not a big cannibal person either. Sometimes it will make you a little squeamish, I guess, or at least does me. So, Cannibal Apocalypse, not rated, 96 minutes from 1980. I don't remember ever seeing this one. It's an action horror, of course. The horrors, this kind of mixes the Vietnam War, some guys that came back from Vietnam War, and how it affected them mentally, and the cannibal theme. I don't know. The horrors of war take on a whole new meaning for Vietnam vet Norman Hopper, played by John Saxon, whose quiet domestic life in Atlanta is shattered by the return of his buddy Charlie Bukowski, a combat veteran who dredges up terrifying flashbacks of flesh-eating and bloodshed in the war-torn jungles. Now on the run from the law after taking a bite out of an unwilling victim, Charlie begs Norman to help him get out of town and another fellow veteran, Tom. Soon the ragtag team of cannibals are fighting for their lives, spreading a deadly contagion throughout the city before heading into the sewers for a gut-wrenching climax no one will forget. One of the most infamous Italian horror films of all time, Cannibal Apocalypse, is presented here unrated and uncut. Upon its release, the film was heavily censored in many countries where it played under such titles as Cannibals in the Streets and Invasion of the Flesh Hunters. This is not for the faint of heart or those with full stomachs. Cannibal Apocalypse. I'm going to give it a watch. We'll see. We shall see. Have you seen it? If you have, what'd you think? Let me know. Next up, another 4K. This is the extended cut and includes 2 versions of the movie with Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt in Fall Guy. The Fall Guy. The Fall Guy is PG-13. Well, the theatrical version is PG-13. The extended cut is not rated. 126 minutes, and then a full 20 minutes longer is the extended cut, 146 minutes. It's from 2024. Of course, it's an action comedy, loosely based on the 1980s TV series of The Fall Guy. Of course, Gosling, I enjoyed him in La La Land and Drive. Interesting part in this, from what I understand, I've not seen this movie yet. Ryan is afraid of heights, and yet he still did many of his own stunts in this movie. Of course, it's about a stunt person. So Ryan Gosling stars as Colt Seavers, a battle-scarred stuntman fresh off an almost career-ending accident. Colt is persuaded to return to his stunt career when he's told his ex, Jody, played by Emily Blunt, is directing a film and asks for him specifically. With hopes of winning back the love of his life, Colt returns to the set only to find the movie's leading man missing and production in peril. Ensnared in an increasingly wild conspiracy, he must solve the mystery to save Jody's film and get one last shot with her. What could possibly go right? David Leitch, director, delivers this hard-hitting action, hilarious comedy, and a classic love story, all canon-rolled into one stunt-filled adventure with the Fall Guy. So about 70% of the people that watched it so far have liked it. I'm going to watch this with my wife here, I believe, either tonight or tomorrow, so we shall see. Excuse me just a minute. I need water. Next one's a 4K. Limited edition. Let me see if I can get this open. And I'll share it with you. There we go. Alright. Limited edition steelbook of Jaws 3. Not my favorite Jaws movie. Of course, the first one is my absolute favorite. I like the second one also. But yeah, it was a nice kind of a matte finish. And there you go. I had the other 2 steelbooks. I had this movie already, but didn't have it in 4K or the steelbook. So there you go. Let me read this back here real quick. It's PG, 99 minutes, from 1983. Of course, it's a horror movie. This is the third in the series. Dennis Quaid plays Mike, the son of Police Chief Brody, in this film. A diddly new attraction. The most famous shark of all time is back, bigger and more terrifying than ever, in Jaws 3, starring Dennis Quaid, Bess Armstrong, Simon McCordendale, and Louis Gossett Jr. Everyone at Florida's SeaWorld is thrilled with the new Undersea Kingdom, a maze of underwater plexiglass tunnels that permits visitors to get closer to marine life than ever before. The opening ceremonies include many important guests, and one uninvited baby shark who accidentally enters the park's lagoon through a faulty sea gate and subsequently dies. The young shark's 35-foot mother soon follows her offspring, creating the most horrifying tale of terror ever filmed in the water. Directed by Joe Alves, the original Jaws designer, and co-written by Carl Gottlieb, who panned the first two blockbusters. The action-packed adventure will have you screaming for your life. Carl Gottlieb wrote the first two blockbusters. This action-packed adventure will have you screaming for your life. In 3D, it was kind of fun, but it was a bit of a novelty, as I recall. So there's the inside. There is some disc art, obviously. And, yeah, there you go. Let me know. Are you a Jaws 3 fan? Are you a Jaws 3 fan? Let me know. And finally, the last 4K pickup for this week for me. Now, this series, I enjoyed the first two movies. I really did. Now, this one I have not seen yet, but it is The Strangers, Chapter 1. The Strangers. I think this is a Walmart exclusive one. I'm not absolutely positive, but that is where I ordered it from, Walmart. The Strangers Chapter 1 is R-rated, 91 minutes, from 2024. Like I said, this is the third in the series. It's kind of complicated. This is the first of a relaunch reboot. They're going to do the standalone. This is standalone. Has nothing to do with the first two. So this is a reboot, but they actually shot all three of the trilogy of this reboot simultaneously. So they're all made. All three of those movies are made. They're just going to stagger the release, is what I'm understanding. Yeah, psychological horror I'm a big fan of, and that's of course what most of this is. And you got an open book here. You see the Strangers. Little door peephole there. And you got to open either the top or the bottom to get your movie out. Steel book. Nice steel book. Oh. There's the nice. Let's see what it says. After their car breaks down in an eerie small town, a young couple are forced to spend the night in a remote cabin. Panic ensues as they are terrorized by three masked strangers who strike with no mercy and seemingly no motive in The Strangers Chapter 1. The chilling first entry of this horror feature film series from master director Rennie Harlin. There's an audio commentary reimagining a classic making of The Strangers Chapter 1, a hostile environment, the visual version. Well, there you go. Let me know. Have you seen this movie? And if you have, what do you think of it? Can't wait to check it out. Like I said, I was a fan of the first two. So, yeah, there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed everything I showed you today. Um, Sunday. Yeah. Am I going to do a giveaway? Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me show you what we've got available real quick. This video's already gotten a little long, but we've still got the two Adam Sandler movies here, Waterboy and Happy Gilmore, Factory Sealed. Still got the Factory Sealed Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald. Still Factory Sealed, The Invisible Man. We added this for the children if somebody is interested. This is Avatar: The Last Airbender, a complete series on Blu-ray. There you go. That's a good one there. This is a Scream Factory 2 movie, Barbie Benton in X-Ray and Schizoid. A couple crazy movies there. If you're interested, that's Factory Sealed. A Factory Sealed Gerard Butler in Kandahar. Still got Nicolas Cage in Pig available, Factory Sealed. And then we have the two 4Ks of Robin Hood. This is not Factory Sealed. The digital code is missing, but we do have the 4K and the Blu-ray mint inside, if you're interested. And finally, the 4K and digital code. This is 4K and digital code only, no Blu-ray, of Godzilla, Kong, The New Empire, still Factory Sealed. Alright guys, so if you're interested in getting into the giveaway, you have to 1. Subscribe, 2. Live in the United States, and 3. Use the word Geek, G-E-E-K, in a comment below. And next Saturday or Sunday, depending upon how things roll in my life, I'll do a video using the YouTube comment picker, and we'll pick a winner. And it won't cost you anything. I'll gladly pick up the postage and send whomever wins their prize. So again, thank you so much for watching. That's why I do these giveaways as a thank you. I do really thank you. So anyway, that's it from North Las Vegas. You guys, if you enjoy my videos, give me a thumbs up, a like, subscribe. It costs you nothing, and hit that notification bell so that you know when I put up another video. So keep smiling, keep having fun, and keep that positive attitude about you. Until the next time, peace.